Hey guys, what's up? It's Zach the Gear Guy, OGE, coming to bat at you with another Zach the Gear Guy predicts for SHW 46. Yes, I did take off November. I had other things to establish, which I had to do, but we're back at it again. SHW 46. I've got the match with me. The matches. Sorry, plural matches. With me. So without further ado, enough chitter-chattering. Let's get on with the predictions. As you can tell, this will coincide with episode 11 as well. Sorry about the uploads. I hope to get those out soon. But anyway, nobody has bribed me. Nobody has messaged me for their endorsement. This is all my thoughts, my own opinions for SHW 46. So let's dive into it, shall we? First off, in a best out of 7 series, Grind Club members Owen Knight and Narcissism have had are doing a best out of 7 matches across all different promotions in Georgia. Seemingly at the end of the year. I don't know when this started, but they've brought it to SHW from my understanding. At SHW 46, it will be Grind Club members colliding as Grind Club member Owen Knight goes one-on-one with Grind Club member Narcissism. I'm friends with both men. I know both men very well. So it's kind of hard to pick a favorite here. Since Owen is a on the one hand, Owen is an SHW Day 1 person. Narcissism, we've seen him at SHW 40, and we've seen him since then, in the Rumble Jack, etc. And he's kind of started to make a name for himself this year as the year winds down. I'm honestly not torn, but you know, Grind Club members, when we need to get the job done, we will. So there will be a winner here, but I just can't pick a favorite. I think this match is going to be good for both men here. So either way, I'm going to be happy. So I am neutral in this position. Between Owen Knight and Narcissism. I would be proud of whoever wins this match. Win or lose, Grind Club members, we get the job done. Next up, we have newcomer, well, not technically a newcomer. We saw Shoot Taylor, Nightmare Factory student, and probably proud member of the factory. Come in at Still Here 4. He teamed up in the Diamond Dallas Page inaugural cup tournament with Nick Hayland when it was made a tag team match by none other than Teddy Long. Shoot Taylor and Nick Hayland lost to Adam Jacobs and Jordan Kingsley. But from my understanding last month, after watching on IWTV, that's how I caught up. Shoot Taylor attacked Adam Jacobs on the outside during Jordan Kingsley and Adam Jacobs tag team match. Which has resulted in Shoot Taylor versus Jordan Kingsley. Listen, I respect the people coming from the Nightmare Factory. Heck, that is the school I'm interested in. So, but as I've been saying time and time and time again, Jordan Kingsley has been in this company day one. His former tag partner, Kevin Ryan, was the inaugural SHW champion. He's had many successful tag team and singles matches. And he is long overdue, in my opinion, for another title match. When's that opportunity going to be given to him? So, not meaning to knock Shoot Taylor, I respect you. But I'm going to say Jordan Kingsley picks up the win here. Next up, oh boy. You want to talk about, I know last month I missed out on a death match between Cruel and Tank. But you want to talk about a literal death match? This is ill will to Bryce Cannon. Bryce Cannon will be coming back to SHW to try and get his foot in the door. His name on a spot in the locker room against Cyrus the Destroyer. Now, seeing as Cyrus has beaten Judas, he's beaten Judas in a last man standing match. He's traveled to Japan and has created a name for himself there. This could be a huge task for Bryce Cannon. I know me and Diana basically have the same feelings about Bryce Cannon. Bryce, there you go. Cyrus, no doubt about it, I'm going Cyrus in this matchup. Next up, we have after their face-to-face confrontation, Murder One and Joe Black on Ashton's Petty Party at SHW 45. Murder One steps into an SHW ring against the Approves Adrian Hawkins. Two finger salute to Murder One. No doubt about it, I know how the SHW family feels about the Approved. In fact, it was this time last year that Grind Club members, Hold My Beer Hansen, William Huckabee, All-Star Special, battled the Approved in a Christmas Chaos match for Logan Chase's career. And they won that match, but Logan Chase still retired. Anyway, no doubt about it, I'm going with Murder One on this one. Good luck, Adrian Hawkins, but I'm going Murder One on this one. We have two technical, I wouldn't say technical, but two of the best wrestlers in Georgia. One of them being the two-time Technical Wrestler of the Year, going up against a returning face to SHW, that being Sean Legacy. Chip Day versus Sean Legacy. Sean, it's great to see you back in SHW. Welcome back. But after losing a 30-minute Iron Man match, I think Chip's going to have, sorry to do this, Chip, but no pun intended, a huge chip on his shoulder, and he's going to have something to prove. Knowing him, we have some kind of connection, me and Chip, like a Kennesaw, you know, like, feel like a Kennesaw connection. Obviously, with me being in the gear bunker right now, I do make my way out to Kennesaw, but we do have some sort of Kennesaw connection. I'm going Chip Day, hands down. We'll win this one. And now we shift to the big match. Your main event is a fatal 5-way for the SHW Championship. And the people in this match each have a right to challenge for it. You have Kyle Matthews, the rightful number one contender. You have Gunnar Miller, who's long overdue for a title match. You have Sunny Days, Sal Renaro, and Carly Bravo, 3 members of Dishonor Contra. Thoughts and prayers do go out to Cruel. He's currently out on injury, so that's why the title is being relinquished from Cruel. But oh boy, I do not know where to go here. You've got 3 guys. I respect all these men in this match. No doubt about that. I respect him. But at the end of the day, I am making a bold prediction. Now that Gary Lamb has amped up as much as I've seen Carly Bravo talk about, like, I'm going to be the next SHW champion, we haven't heard a whole lot from Sal Renaro or Sunny Days about this opportunity. I'm either going to say, first of all, Gunnar Miller wins the championship. Straight up. Because of what Gary Lamb said by saying, listen, I want the guy that I brought out of retirement to come back. I want the Pitbull back. Then you've got Carly Bravo on the other hand saying, no, I'm going to be the next champ because it's my time. And then you've got Kyle Matthews. Then you've got Sunny Days and Sal Renaro, the tag team champions. So I think they're going to be in this to support Carly or maybe go every man for himself. And try to win the title. To keep Dishonor together. But then you've got Kyle Matthews, who's the 8-time Technical Wrestler of the Year and the rightful #1 contender. I'm going to make 3 bold predictions here for this Fatal 5-Way. Number 1, Gunnar Miller wins the title. It's long overdue for Gunnar Miller to have a 7 Honor Championship title run. After going through that brutal death match with Tank, he's had his eyes set on the title ever since. And he just has the mold that would make a champion. And it's been every time he's had an opportunity for the title or like a number 1 contender opportunity, somebody comes in the middle of it and distracts him. Without any more distractions, Gunnar should be your rightful champion come December 9th. Prediction number 2. Kyle Matthews walks out the new SHW champion. If Kyle Matthews plays his cards right, he could be the next SHW champion. I see him submitting anybody. I do see him submitting somebody. I just don't know who he submits. If this is a submission match, then Kyle Matthews wins by submission. I just don't see anybody in this match losing to Kyle Matthews is my problem. Number 3, and I think number 3 is more likely. Carly Bravo, with the help of Sunny Days and Salvadaro, walks out the SHW champion, and Dishonor still hold the SHW title. Carly Bravo, and I've said this multiple times, so with all due respect to Carly, he is not a replacement. He came into SHW, and Gary Lamb has been, not Gary, but like the whole SHW fandom. By the way, Carly, overkill, has been always perceived as a replacement. Like if somebody was injured, couldn't make it, Carly would always come in. When I have been saying for the longest time, Carly's not a replacement. I've seen him more times on AEW Dark, getting opportunities, being on bigger stages, facing signed men. So if he walks out with the SHW championship, I don't know, David, if you're watching this, I'm sorry. I don't know if he will, have as long of a reign as Cruel or David, with David being our longest reigning. But I think by some way, either Gunnar Miller, Kyle Matthews, or Carly Bravo win this thing. If I had to pick a number 1 and 2 out of this, I'd probably say Gunnar and Carly. So, once again, your Zach the Gear Guy predicts 0-9 versus Narcissism. I'm neutral because they're both Grind Club members, and I respect both men. Either man, I'm happy. I don't have a preference in this match. Shoot Taylor versus Jordan Kingsley. I am going Jordan Kingsley. He is long overdue for a title match. Bryce Cannon versus Cyrus. Bryce, I hope you prayed, because I'm picking Cyrus. Murder One versus Adrian Hawkins. Joe Black has not lost. Murder One's is not out of the woods yet. I'm going with Murder One. Can't wait to see Murder One and Joe Black go at it if that happens. Chip Day versus Sean Legacy. I'm going Chip Day. The Fatal 5-Way for new SHW champion. I'm going number 1, Gunnar Miller. Number 2, Carly Bravo. Or number 3, Kyle Matthews. With my overall pick being Grind Club member, Gunnar Miller. So those are your Zach the Gear Guy predicts, and I will see you in the next episode of the Gear Logs.